All right, it is Thursday. That means that Eric Raditz with Florida Weekly is with us. Eric, thank you very much for coming.
Oh, thanks for having
me.
me.
A knuckle pound as always to begin.
Pleasure.
All right, we're going to start things off. We're talking about water quality. Of course, last year was worse than this year, but it's still something that we need to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. And so when it comes to water in Southwest Florida and Florida in general, it's something that we're always taking a good look at and a close look at. So we sit down and we know there's been big moves politically from the top with Governor DeSantis and federal moves even from Trump, appointees of scientists and a blue algae team. What are we seeing out there? We get to the bottom. It is better. It's improved even. Still, what needs to be done? We talk to the experts, the scientists, the nonprofits for the cause, the protesters, the leaders in these fields to discuss where we're at, where we're going, why this is a good news story, but caution, we still have a ways to go.
And taking a look at our business section, you guys are profiling a comedian making people laugh for years at Off the Hook Comedy.
Off the Hook Comedy. So if you haven't been to Off the Hook Comedy, Off the
Hook Comedy.
Makes me laugh just to say it wrong. You have to go. We sit down with the owner, the founder, Brian Spina, who's brought in the likes of Kevin Hart, Amy Schumer, Drew Carey, Kevin Nealon, Pauly Shore. The list goes on and on. How has he stayed in business? How has he kept it so funny for so many years? He seems to be able to do what no one else in the area can really do. His friends and comedians that have gone there say he's a real grinder, just keeps going and going and going. We sit down with him and take a look behind the scenes and learn about this perfect hook.
Well, on top of stand-up comedians, we also have had a lot of great musicians come to Southwest Florida just recently, and now we're kind of talking about a genre of music that I know very little about, the blues.
Well, you and me both, and that's okay. We won't judge you or me for it, hopefully, but it is a style of music nonetheless, and we sit down with Alex Lopez, who's bringing the Alex Lopez Express Band to town. You know, sometimes we really just got to sing the blues, and other times we really like to hear it, maybe not all the time. But we get in touch with this Florida-based musician, and we talk to him about his rise to the top of the blues and be surprised. They're kind of saying he's revolutionizing the blues because of his rock and honky-tonk background. And his upcoming concert tomorrow at the Center for Performing Arts in Bonita Springs, we learn about him growing up, what to expect, and why there's so much popularity surrounding this style of music that he's playing and revolutionizing.
All right, and of course, top picks. What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're not sure what to do, always pick up our calendar. We have a full roundup list of things to do. So if you want to get out there, there's no excuse. There's plenty to do. We take a look at some of the top picks, including this week's Solixer, who's playing down at the Babcock Ranch, I believe. Beauty and the Beast at the Broadway Palm Theater. Wayne Hoffman down in Naples. Spring Awakenings and Harvey down Alliance for the Arts. Check out these top picks. Much more. There's all type of genres and things. If you're not a blues fan, Nate, there's plenty of other fun things to do. Pick us up online on stands. And
Am I imagining Beauty and the Beast has been here for a little bit?
It has, and you know what? It seems like there's still a packed house because it's that good. You have to kind of be a Beauty and the Beast fan, but there's some really magnificent performances going on in town, and you have to get out and see it before it's gone. I think it's one more week. So, last chance.
Maybe I'll be introduced to the blues, and then I'll revisit Beauty and the Beast.
Let's go together.
All right.
What do you say, Nate?
Oh my gosh, it's a date.
We'll call it a date.
Okay.
All right, we will see you next week, Eric. Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks, Eric.
Thanks, Nate.